humming heart of the hollow, Leo's spring. Welcome back to Hearthstone Hollow, where spring has begun to whisper through the orchard. The winter's quiet is giving way to the first green leaves, and Leo is learning to listen to a new sound, the hum. The apple trees, especially the grandmother tree, were now covered in pink buds, ready to bloom. But Leo felt a knot of worry as he read his grandfather's journal entry, "No bees." A quiet spring is a hungry autumn. The heart of the orchard needs a heartbeat. His neighbor, Mr. Evans, noticed his concern. Worried about the pollination party, he asked gently. "The wild bees are gone," Leo sighed. "Maybe they're not gone," Mr. Evans said with a twinkle in his eye. "Maybe they're just waiting for an invitation." He led Leo to an old shed where Leo's grandfather had kept handmade beehives, empty, but full of promise. "You don't get bees," Evans explained. "You earn them. You plant the song they want to hear." So Leo got to work. He planted a bee garden full of lavender, borage, and thyme. He painted the hives soft blue and yellow. He set out water and waited. Soon, a few curious bees visited the flowers, but they didn't stay. The beautiful hives remained empty. One evening, feeling lonely and uncertain, Leo whispered to the quiet orchard, "I've prepared the home. I've planted the welcome. But what more do you need?" Then he remembered the grandmother tree's winter bloom, how it held memory in its roots. An idea came to him. He carefully gathered one perfect blossom from each of the old apple trees, the grandmother tree, the Wolf River, the Gravenstein, and placed them inside the empty hives. He wasn't just offering shelter. He was offering memory. He was telling the bees, "This has always been your home." The next morning, Leo was awakened by a low, gentle hum. Outside, a living cloud of bees, a golden, swirling swarm, hovered above the garden. They streamed straight into the painted hives, filling them with life and sound. Mr. Evans arrived, his eyes wide with wonder. "That's a wild swarm," he said softly. "They've been waiting in the woods for years." "What did you do, Leo?" Leo told him about the blossoms. "Ah," Evans smiled. "You gave them their history. You sang them home." In the days that followed, the orchard didn't just bloom, it sang. The air buzzed with joyful work. And Leo noticed something beautiful. On the landing board of the hive nearest the grandmother tree, the bees had pressed faded apple blossom petals into their wax, like a tiny crest. A silent message, "We remember, too." Leo sat on the porch that evening, listening to the humming chorus, and wrote in his journal. "Today, the music began. The bees have sealed a pact with this land. The real miracle isn't managing life, it's listening to what it already knows, and holding space for it to sing. The hollow has a heartbeat now. And so do I. And so, dear listener, as you drift to sleep, carry the sound of that gentle hum with you. If you are preparing for something new, a dream, a beginning, a hope, remember Leo's bees. Plant your garden. Paint your hopes in cheerful colors. But most of all, place a blossom of your truest self inside. Offer your own story. That is the song that calls wonder